The arson attack on Shalom Coffee is tragically not an isolated incident. This act of violence is part of a larger, more troubling pattern that has been emerging over the past few years. From May 25th, 2024 to January 21st, 2025, Sydney and Melbourne have witnessed a disturbing surge in anti-Semitic incidents, spreading across different communities and affecting countless lives. From swastikas appearing on synagogues, to the desecration of Jewish symbols, to verbal harassment on public transport, the Jewish community is facing an increasingly hostile environment. These incidents are not just isolated events, but part of a growing wave of anti-Semitism. Around a dozen people have been arrested since May 25, 2024, but Jewish leaders are demanding more action from government officials. Authorities are particularly concerned about anti-Israel sentiment spilling into violence on Australian streets, especially after 15 months of war in Gaza. Australian Federal Police Commissioner Rhys Kershaw announced that authorities are investigating 15 serious allegations among more than 166 reports of anti-Semitic attacks received since mid-December. This was when Special Operation Avalite was formed to address the rising tide of anti-Semitism. Officers are not just looking at local suspects accused of these heinous acts, but also overseas actors who may have financed these crimes. In a statement, Prime Minister Anthony Albanese highlighted the involvement of Five Eyes, Australia's security alliance with the United States, the United Kingdom, Canada and New Zealand in the investigation. It's unclear who or where the payments are coming from, Albanese noted, but he stressed the importance of the ongoing efforts to bring those responsible to justice. This is not a new problem, and the authorities' response shows a firm commitment to rooting out and addressing the underlying issues. Those arrested are currently in jail without bail, facing serious charges for their actions since January 21, 2025. The attack on Shalom Coffee has been met with widespread condemnation from both the Jewish community and the wider Australian society. People from all walks of life have united to denounce this act of hatred and violence. This heinous act has ignited a wave of support and calls for unity across the nation. Communities are rallying together, demonstrating that love and solidarity can triumph over hate. This attack is an assault on all people of faith. It serves as a stark reminder that hatred and intolerance can impact anyone, regardless of their beliefs or background. Law enforcement agencies are treating the arson attack as a hate crime. They are working diligently to gather evidence and apprehend those responsible, ensuring that justice is served and such acts are not repeated.